Eric in Middletown, New York. Hey, Eric, thanks for watching us on Free Speech TV. What's on your mind today?
Hey, Tom, listen, I've got a question for you that maybe you might have already considered. Given this recent death of this 7-year-old girl in the, holding pen situation out in Texas, and the family separation issue that they were court-ordered to rectify, and they're showing some pretty brazen resistance to this. Member nations of the UN have to agree to refugee policies when a nation is confronted by asylum-seeking refugees at the border. They're legally required to be given some measure of due consideration. And a lot of what Trump is doing is, pushing aside just the whole asylum process, denying that it exists. And I would guess he's probably breaking the law there. So given that the administration and the attorney general are the ultimate legal authority on that, and if the agencies and enforcers are, being let to violate policy, don't you think that it could be taken to the Hague, that the Trump administration and the actors within it that saw to this death and these separations, many of which may never be straightened out? We may be looking at kids that are going to have issues in their adult lives, separation, relationship problems, addiction.
Not to mention their families being devastated.
Right. The whole groups of people are going to be wondering, is this person alive? Where are they? Do they know we're looking for them? I mean, people, really can take a skid in life when something like that happens early in life. And this is borderline torture, psychological torture that is being imposed upon these people. And, if the American structure of government is in lockstep with one another for, you break the law with the right hand and I'll break it with the left and we'll wash each other, maybe the Hague needs to look at this, that the UN needs to step in and look at the way Trump is denying his legal duty to have a process and a protocol for receiving asylum-seeking refugees at his nation's border, of which he's the chief executive, and he seems to be shirking all that existing law.
When we talk to Luke Vargas, who the reporter for Talk Media News, who works out of the United Nations, it's a good question to ask him: is there any motion in this direction? Is there any movement in this direction? Has the UN, High Commissioner for Refugees, for example, said anything? I haven't seen or heard anything about that, and you and I can't bring a case in the Hague.
Right. Well, I think other member nations.
Yeah, I don't know that it's being discussed. I know that there are several lawsuits right now in federal courts arguing that what the Trump administration is doing is a crime.
Civil damages, and that's great, and also seeking to compel the law enforcers to honor the law of their own nation. But there seems to be a rogue element that is so brazen and stick it in your eye.
Yeah, and Stephen Miller is running the thing. I mean, he of the weird Sunday talk shows. Stephen Miller is the force behind this. This guy who was a proud racist when he was in high school. This is bizarre. Eric, thanks for the call.